Okay, so I'm here, but my picture isn't. Not quite sure why this is. I might need to reboot. This shouldn't be happening. I should have my thing. So, sorry for those people who've been like waiting. I am here, as you can probably hear that, but my face isn't here, which is less useful. I don't really know why, and there's no real easy way to reboot my camera without messing around with settings and things. So you're going to have to make do without my beautiful face today, which is a shame, but we can still play the game. So what you're going to need is 2 dice and the multiple players. So I have here with me multiple players today, so that's going to be useful for us to play the game. I have Mr. Harris, and you've all heard my voice. Mr. Harris is here today. I also have Barry. Say hello, Barry. Hello! So Barry's here. And I also have Lucinda. She's also here. Hi! So we've got Mr. Harris, Barry, and Lucinda. So the idea is of the 100 game is you've got to be the first player to get to 100. And it's a push your luck game. Because the idea is, on every turn, you can roll both the dice or one of the dice. And sorry, not one. You can roll both the dice or you can stop. So Mr. Harris is going to go first. He's going to roll 2 dice, a 2 and a 6. So that gives Mr. Harris a score of 8. And you say to Mr. Harris, do you want to stop? No, I don't want to stop yet. I'm going to roll again. 3 and 4 is 7. 7 added on to 8 is 15. So I can stop. But if I roll a 1, I will lose my 15 points. So I'm going to lock that in and circle that. That is safe. It's now Barry's turn. Hello! I can't remember if that's the voice I did before. Hello, I'm going to roll the dice now. I've got 8. 2 and a 6 is 8. Roll again. Oh, I've got a 1. Now, because Barry got a 1, he loses all his points so far and he stays on 0. Because if you roll a 1, you lose all your score so far. If you roll 2 1s, that's very bad. That resets your entire score to 0, even your saved numbers. Lucinda's going, oh, hi, I'm going to roll my dice. I've got a 3 and a 4, that's 7, and I'm going to keep going. So, 3 and 4 is, oh, I've rolled a 1. So because she got a 1, she got a 1 and a 5, so she loses everything and goes back. So Mr. Harris is winning so far on 15. He rolls. 6 and a 6 is 12, but because he saved on 15, he starts at 15. So add 12 on, he gets 27. But remember to leave the circled number, or make sure you remember how far you've got so far. So what you might want to do, instead of doing it this way, you might want to do 12 and keep a tally of what points he's got. He's going to roll again. Madness. 4 and a 4 is 8. That's 20 so far. I think Mr. Harris is going to save those 20. So that's 20 and 15 is 35. Put a circle around it. We can now cross out everything we've done so far. So his current score is 35. Oh, I'll get 35. That's Barry's come back. I'm going to get 35 in one go. 4 and a 4 is 8. Keep on rolling. Oh, I've got a 1 and a 3. Barry is still on 0. Lucinda, are you ready? I'm fine, yes. I'll just roll the dice now. 2 and a 4 is 6. But I'm going to have another turn. 5 and a 1. Oh, I've gone back to 0 again. So Lucinda and Barry are not coping very, very well at all. So Mr. Harris is on 35. He rolls 2 and a 1, instantly scores nothing for this round, but he doesn't lose the 35 that were blanked. Barry, oh, I'm going to have a good go now. 5 and a 6 is 11, I'm going to stop there. Oh, safety in numbers. Lucinda, are you ready? Yes, I'm going to roll really big numbers. Oh, I've rolled a 1 and a 6. I score nothing. Now, obviously, this is much better video if you could see me, but hopefully you're following along how the game works. Now, I'm going to take a moment to move away from the video and just because unfortunately, because my computer's been broken, I want to go and say good morning. So I've got good morning to Alfie, good morning to Alicia, Good morning to Stanley and anyone else who's here. Hopefully you understand the rules of the game. Okay. As you can see, the internet has not been... the computer is not completely fixed because the camera is not working at the moment. I will get that fixed for the next video, but this is why I've only got one video this morning, because I wanted to check everything was working after I've had a problem with my computer. So I do apologise about that. Let's go back to the game, and I forget whose turn. I think it was Mr. Harris's turn. So, Mr. Harris, you ready? Yeah. 4 and 4 is 8. So far ahead, I'm going to bank that. 43. Circle that, cross it out. Barney, whoa, I need to do some catching up. I really need to. 3 and 6 is 9, but I'll carry on. 4 and 6 is 10, that's 19. I'll stick with that. 30. He's getting caught up. So, Lucinda. Well, I've got a 9 here. 4 and 5 is 9. I need to carry on rolling, I think. 6 and a 2. Ooh, that's another 8. 17. I'll bank the 17. Getting caught up now. Mr. Harrison, remember it's the first to 100. So, 1 straight away. 6 and a 1. No points for you. Barry. Barry? Yeah, well, I know my name looks like Barney on the screen. That's because Mr. Harris can't write very well. Let me just tidy this up, because otherwise you'll think I'm called Barney. So I'm Barry. There we go. 5 and 5 is 10. Don't mind if I do. So he's got 10 so far. I think I have another goal though. A 1 and a 4. Oh, that's lost me all those points. Oh, silly game. That's it. Well, I'm listening to here and I'm going to carry on. I've rolled a 1 straight away. Score no points. So, Mr. Harris, now you can keep going. 2 and a 1, no points. Barry. 2 and a 1, no points for me. Lucinda. 2 and a 5 is 7. I might carry on. 4 and a 6. Ooh, 10, 17. I'll do that. 34. And with that, Lucinda overtakes Barry. See, this is the whole point of the game, is you have to push your luck. When do you stop? When do you carry on gambling? Mr. Harris. 2 and a 1, no points. Still stuck on that 43. Barry. 6 and a 3 is 9. But Barry, we all know, I'm going to carry on gambling. I love a gamble. 5 and a 4. 5 and a 4 is another 9. I'll take 18. 48. And with that, Barry's in the lead. Remember, a double 1 can cause nightmares for everyone, because you can reset everything. 9 so far for Lucinda. I'll have a 9. That's very helpful, but I'm going to roll again. I get another 10 is 19. I'm going to carry on gambling because I'm just feeling it. 5 and a 5 is 10 more. 29. Woohoo! I'm going to stop there, I think. She's got up to 63 there in one go. So, absolutely smashing it. Mr. Harris, 2 and a 1 again. Staying on 43 with his 2 and a 1 every time. 2 and a 4 for Barry. Well, that's just 6. I'm not stopping there. 3 and a 4 is another 7, is 13. And he's going to carry on. He's being brave. Another 7 is 20. And he's going to stop on 68. So we can see we're getting higher up now. Well, I might even go for the win here. 9 points here. Carry on. I'm feeling it lucky. 3 and a 1. I lose everything. Silly Lucinda. So Mr. Harris is going to have a go now. 6 and a 5 is 11. He's finally getting there, but he feels he needs to do some catching up, so he's going to roll again. 7 is 18. So add that on. It moves on to 61. So they're all very close. Right, well, now's the time for Barry to step up and do... Oh, 1 and a 3. That's poor. Well, maybe this is my time to shine. 6 and a 1. No, I do go nothing. Mr. Harris. 2 and a 1, so they're all just getting 1s every time now. Barry, 5 and a 4. Nope, I'm going to carry on. 5 and a 4, that's 9. I'm going to carry on pushing my luck. 8 more. 17. Now, if I blank that, oh, look at this. 85. I could win next go. Now, this is very worrying. I've got 9, but I'm going to carry on. 2 and a 6 is 8. 17. Now, I'm on 80. I could do 1 more. Yes, I'm going to try 1 more. Oh, 3 and a 5 makes it 25. That's 8. I'm going to stop there, I think. Oh, 88. So they're both in the 80s. Now, this is where it gets worrying. Mr. Harris, Rolls 1 and a 6 straight away. He scores nothing. Sad face. That's his face. Barry, well, I'm going for the win. 4 and a 3. I just need... Oh, another 8 more and I win the whole game. Oh, I've got a 1. What a silly man. Oh, lost everything. So 12 for Lucinda would do it. No, a 6 and a 1. Mr. Harris is back in. 2 and a 2 is 4. That's not enough for me, so I'm going to carry on. 4 and a 3 is 7 more, is 11. So we got 11. I'm going to carry on. Oh, 1 and a 6. I've lost everything. What a silly man. Another sad face. So Barry needs 15 to win. And he's just got 11 now. Does he gamble? He does. Oh, I always gamble me. He's rolled a 1. He's opened the door for Lucinda. Will Lucinda step through it? She's rolled a 1. Mr. Harris could still have a chance. That's 10. He's going to carry on gambling because he feels he needs... Oh, he's rolled 5 and a 1. He's lost his 10. 3 sad faces in a row. Barry, you need 15. You've rolled 5 and a 1. What are you doing? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Lucinda, are you going to win now? 3 and a 1. And this game can go on for a while if we get getting 1s. 4 and a 1 for Mr. Harris. Barry has got 3 and a 9. 3 and a 6 is 9. Sorry, I didn't roll a 9. 9. Barry, are you stopping there? I think I'll stop there. That's 94. Just because I think that gets me very close. So Lucinda, well, I want to try and win. I've got a 9. Well, if you look at that, I just need 3 to win. I'm going to roll again. 5 and a 3 gives me 8, 17, and I score 105, and I am a winner. Da, 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 da. These are fireworks, by the way. I'm not sure how you draw fireworks. So she's got fireworks everywhere. I think she'll probably get some other colours of fireworks. I need to come and make it more like a firework display. So there you go. That is the 100 game. I'm sorry you haven't had vision of me. Hopefully that's made sense to people. And you can now go away and play it with each other and a battle to see who wins the 100 game. Don't forget to come back to the video and put in comments below the video. Oh, there you can see my screen there. Come back and put in comments below the video to let me know what scores you got, who won, how many people played, and I'd love to hear from you. I'm sorry my video hasn't worked, but we're still trying to get my computer back working properly after it had a little bit of a tantrum. So thank you very much for joining me. This has been the worst video ever because it's just blank screen and me talking. But thank you for joining me. I've been Mr. Harris. You haven't. Look after yourselves and have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye.